Hello and welcome back to Sprite Guard Plays HyperRogue. We are on the lookout for a rose garden, and we should have... Let's double check the overview, see what we need, because I believe it is just 60 treasures, but I want to make sure that I am on the way. Let's see, it looks like we have it unlocked. Treasure required 60, so let's see if we can find it. So first of all, we're going to have to, of course, get out of this land of eternal motion, and we only have 10 treasures here. So we should not have too much difficulty navigating compared to if we had gone ahead and gotten 25, which I don't think is actually totally necessary. I'm going to be dropping into orbs of safety because they have a pretty good chance of dropping us near a crossroads. Not a perfect chance, but it looks like already right here we have a rose garden. So let's see how this works. This land is filled with beautiful but dangerous creatures and plants. Treasure required 60. Each 8 turns, each rose bush at distance at most 5 from you will release a wave of alluring scent. Creatures on the front wave will move toward where the scent came from, even if it causes them to attack their friends or beautiful creatures or move into water, fire, chasm, or thorns of the rose bush. Ivies, ghosts, rock snakes, rose ladies, and lords, and monsters restricted to a specific terrain are immune to scents. Wow, okay, so this sounds extremely challenging. It sounds like periodically we are not going to be able to control what space we move to, and so we need to be very careful. So let's see, that's the same help text for the rose bush. So let's see, if you cannot move through the rose bush, so we cannot even attack it, but we can avoid the scent wave. New achievement, reach the rose garden. Collect a thornless rose. So that's interesting that the roses here are thornless. So yeah, we cannot move through the rose bush. We cannot attack it. Looks like we're going to have very little control over what's going to happen. So now we have actually a front wave coming. We're going to have to pause, and then let's see. Those roses smell too nicely, you have to come towards them. So yeah, have to move towards a rose plant whenever we are in the front wave of the alluring scent. And once we get a little bit deeper... Oh my goodness! Wow, okay. So I did not know that could lead to a game over, but that makes sense. We are in a front wave. We can only move toward a rose bush, but we can't move toward that one. And then we can actually see what these false prints, so what's that? Oh, we can't actually get the help text for them. Oh, yes, we can. Good, good. Don't be fooled by this red-haired boy, or you will be stabbed if you come too close. Each 8 turns... oh, and that's just the same. So there are false princes that are going to tempt us, I guess. And we have not seen any rose ladies or rose lords, so I believe those have their own restrictions on your ability to move. So we have quite a lot left to discover in this land. We also still have the mutant ivy, the giant ivy, to take on. So we still have quite a lot ahead of us. And I am looking forward to trying to take it on. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do in the next series, but probably we are going to head back on a princess quest, seems most likely, because we still have to kind of complete that objective. Getting the orbs for the lands that we have seen. I don't think we've even seen the Orb of Warping, so we have still those orbs to see. The orb for the rose garden, of course, is going to be interesting to see as well. And then the orb for the clearing, which I am really still quite afraid of. You know, I've gotten some good tips about what I should be looking for, but I still don't have a really solid plan. And so what I might do this week, now that I don't have an active save file, I may go and experiment a little bit, so that when we come back next week, we can take on the clearing a little bit more consciously, a little bit more effectively. Until then, thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.